first that there's even a sport called Quidditch. They want to know more. They want to know how you play it. Are you flying? Are you running?
I actually didn't know about it until the day of tryouts, so I went and tried out, and just kind of as a joke. I didn't really know about Quidditch at all, and I made the team, so it's a lot of fun. When I get a chance to play real-life Quidditch, I jump at it.
I had an initial meeting in September of 2010 at the Scholar Steps. We had about 20 kids show up, mostly die-hard Harry Potter fans. I grew from a group of 20 kids who are obsessed with Harry Potter to the varsity team that we have today. That is, I would say, up there with all the other sports clubs that we have on an athletic basis. And right now we are one of the biggest sports clubs, if not the biggest sports club on campus. We have 4 club teams and 1 varsity team. There are 7 players on each team. 3 of them are chasers. That's the basketball component of the game. They're scorers. Their objective is to score into the 3 hoops. Now the hoops actually, you could score from both sides, so essentially you could score from 6 different areas. Then you have 2 beaters. They're the defensive component of the games. They have dodgeballs, and their objective is to hit opposing players, opposing chasers, and opposing beaters with those dodgeballs. If you get hit by a dodgeball, you're considered out, and you have to run back to your hoop, sprint back, and then you can run back onto the field. Then we have a keeper, which is Steve. Steve's the starting keeper. He's the goalie. He's protecting our 3 hoops, and he has a lot of ground to cover. But the thing is, just like in soccer, Steve, as a goalie, as a keeper, can move up and he can act as a player on the field, in our case, the chaser. And lastly, we have the seeker. The seeker's objective is to catch the snitch. Each team has a seeker, and the snitch is an impartial third party who has a tennis ball and a sock in his or her back pocket. So now the snitch can do whatever he or she wants to the seekers, as far as throwing them down, using anything that they want physically to prevent the seekers from catching the snitch. And likewise, the field is not restricted to the area that you see around our field. The snitch could say, hey, I'm pretty hungry, I'm gonna go to the Union and get a bite to eat. Or I gotta go to Javits and get my chemistry kicker questions in. I mean, the snitch could go wherever he or she wants. The World Cup is our biggest event of the semester and for the year, for that matter. 100 teams represented from 22 U.S. states and 4 nations are attending. Your Stony Brook Varsity Quidditch team will be in attendance, along with the SVU dance team, along with Wolfie. So it's going to be one big party.
You got me if you need me left side.
I didn't think it was going to be as physical as it is. It's kind of like a mix of rugby and just basketball and any other running sport you can think of.
I find it most challenging because, I guess in relation, because I played football as a linebacker, you're pretty much playing linebacker and running back and quarterback in all one position when you're playing keeper or chaser.
Even though we're not in the air, not flying, we're running around, it is still pretty brutal. I come home with bruises and cuts all the time.
Although we do have a varsity team and we already had tryouts, we're always open to accepting new players for both our varsity team and our club team. All they have to do is just come out. We're here at the physics field or a lawn, whatever you want to call it, across the physics building and across the sports complex, 12:45 every Wednesday. So if anybody's interested, they should definitely come through. Let's go, Quidditch on 3. 1, 2, 3, Quidditch!